Turning now to a story that has many people talking. Prince Harry is now at the center of the country's heated immigration debate 5 years after he moved to the United States. The Duke's immigration records are now public, and a conservative think tank is asking if he was properly vetted before being admitted into the U.S. in light of his admitted drug use. Scripps News international correspondent Stuart Smith is live in London. Okay, Stuart, why were Prince Harry's U.S. visa records unsealed, and what did we learn from them?
Well, the documents are now public, but they are heavily redacted, meaning that neither of the two main questions of the Heritage Foundation think tank that they wanted answers about Prince Harry's immigration status have really been answered. We don't know still whether he admitted drug use on those immigration forms and was allowed to enter the United States regardless, or whether he didn't answer truthfully about his drug use, and that was what allowed him to enter the country. And so those two key questions, still after 2 years of court cases, remain unknown. We know that he did take drugs. He admitted it himself in his 2023 autobiography, having taken marijuana, cocaine and psychedelic mushrooms. And usually you would have to declare that on an immigration form when entering the US as a foreign citizen, and that could jeopardize an immigration application. It clearly didn't in his case. And so the Heritage Foundation says, is that because his wealth and status led to him receiving special treatment? Now, the immigration services can let someone into the US even if they do admit that, but the Heritage Foundation say those documents should be made public so that the public and Americans know that no misconduct took place. Now, the judge looking over these documents in this case said the full amount of documentation that can be released has been, even with all those redactions, saying that the public interest case for a full revelation of exactly what Prince Harry submitted is just not there. Judge Nichols said that to release his exact immigration status could subject him to reasonably foreseeable harm in the form of harassment, as well as unwanted contact by the media and others. The Department for Homeland Security says in his application, Prince Harry followed all the applicable rules and regulations.
Stuart, the Heritage Foundation says that this is not over. So what is next?
That's right. There were concerns, certainly amongst Prince Harry's team, that Donald Trump could, as he had indicated previously, make this an issue that he wanted to pursue. And with that political backing, perhaps the Department for Homeland Security would choose to then release all the unredacted documents, regardless of what the judge says. However, he suggested he's not interested in doing that. And similarly, the judge and the courts, from their point of view, this issue is now over. But the Heritage Foundation says it's frustrated and does not believe this is the end of the road. They say that Harry's visa application still needs to be released to the American public in full, and that the public deserves to know how he entered the country and if he did so legally, and whether his status led to him being given special dispensation.
Well, a lot of interest in the prince and his wife, who is an American, of course, since they moved here a few years ago. Thank you so much for that update. Scripps News international correspondent Stuart Smith, live in London. Thank you.